Welcome to another edition of Quoth Raven Lewis Bright Raven. It's the holiday vault sale, folks, and there's lots of stuff going on. We'll be here for 4 hours showing artwork. We will have the big fire sale folder. 11 by 11, 8.5 by 11 prints will be. Color ones will be $10 a print or 3 for $25. Black and white will be $5 or 3 for $10. The art book Wingman Art of Lewis Bright Raven will be $10 or $15 if you want a sketch remarked inside. I'll show you an example of that in a little while. But this is the big folder that has all of the really cool affordable stuff. Right now, we don't have anybody watching the show, so I gotta wait a few minutes. What are we gonna do in the meantime? Well, we're gonna do a little bit of a live draw. So let me go ahead and stop the cam and move it back to where it needs to be. And when someone comes in, then I can actually do something. Well, that's not the exact angle I want, of course. You guys don't want to see this big fat gut of mine. I know that. But we do what we got to do. So what are we going to draw in the meantime while we're waiting for people to show up? Well, I don't know yet. Hadn't really planned on it, per se. But we will figure out something. I guess what we will do is we will start inking a piece maybe, or we can do something here. I think what I'll do is I'll do pencils, actually. Just gotta find the right thing real quick. Nope, it's going to have to be inks. All right, since it's going to be inks, I have to get my inking. Cool. Wait until someone's in the room. So much fun. We will draw penguin. There you go. We will ink this bad boy while we're waiting for people to show up. If anybody does show up. Hope you're all having a festive holiday season so far, as we're heading into Thanksgiving. As you can see, I'm going straight into the inks here, but got a brush, B brush. I don't know if you can make out that B or not, but we will do what we got. And yes, this piece is available for sale. What do you want to get for the sale stuff? Let me know, folks, when you come in the room. That you're ready to see stuff for the actual vault. Is right now there's nobody in the room, and I'm not going to show the stuff until there are people in the room. Or I might wait and just cancel the whole thing out and do it again later. It's Sunday. People are watching football. People are at church. People are doing things. I know. This was supposed to happen yesterday. Unfortunately, my father did something stupid, and that turned out to make me have to go out and run errands all day, which was not fun. I was not happy. For people who want to know, commissions, black and white, headshot, head and shoulder shot like this is usually $35. I'm being nice for a holiday and starting a bid at $25 for this one. But if you want to commission something straight up, it's $35 for a headshot, $50 for black and white for one figure. Add $15 for each additional figure, up to 6 figures in a 8x5 by 11. And if you want me to draw larger, I do 11 by 14. And you can email me on negotiation of the price on that. Depends on what you want. But we're mostly trying to stick to the 8.5 by 11s for the show right now. Not because I don't like drawing larger, but mostly because shipping is a pain in the butt for larger pieces these days. And I don't trust my post office. Kind of hard for me to trust the post office when they're sending me mail for other people and it's their jury summons, which is why I had to go yesterday. I had to go to the post office and make sure they got that to the right people, and then I had to do some other stuff. But that was not fun. This is not want to work either. Great. There's only, I don't want to use that brush pen. North is finally in the room. There you go. I am just doodling here, or not doodling, but sketching here. I know that you were wanting to see some stuff here, so let me go ahead and finish this top hat real quick as fast as I can, and then we'll start showing some stuff for sale. I wish the chat was more mighty. My chat is not mighty. It's mighty might. It's tiny. I don't know. But what's going on with you today, North? You look ready to look at all the cool stuff we're going to have? Okay. You still there, North? Alterna with the bevy creators only gets 30 something watchers at auctions and about 6 buyers. Wow. That's so sad. I don't know. Well, anyway, this penguin is going to be 25 when I put it up for sale. But we're going to stop with the top hat here in just a moment. Okay. I'll get back to filling in the blocks a little bit later. But let's look at some cool stuff here. Again, this is the fire sale folder. And we're going to have a really fun look at this. And we'll also look at my print portfolio in just a moment. And let's start with this. Okay. We're going to go with sketch cards first. Dragon 1, $2. Dragon 2, $2. Dragon 3, $2. Dragon 4, $1. Peter Dact. That's just a doodle character I came up with out of a pterodactyl. $1. A werewolf for $2. A spider queen for $1. An ogre for $1. Neanderthal for $1. Now we will go into the Pokemons. All of these are $1. We have Pikachu, Misty, Arbok, a Mudkip, a Mareep, a Jirachi, a Squirtle, a Charmander, and a Celebi. More of these for $1 each. Bulbasaur, Blitzel, and Metapod. Kakuna, Mew, Parasect, Obama Snow, Scissor, and Marshtomp. Again, all of those are $1 each. A baby Sandshrew, Dusclops, Rayquaza, Tyranitar, Weedle, and Wurmple. We have a Grinch. We have a Gull to Cot. And we have Invincible. Again, all these are $1 each for the sketch cards. Okay, hold on a second. North wants to buy stuff. Let's write this down. Where'd my pencil go? I do have a notebook for this. Sorry. Now, you want Pikachu, Misty, Scissor, and Parasect, not Check. But okay. Hold on. North. Free. Pikachu. Misty. Scissors. And Parasect. And you want Gull to Cot. Okay. All right. These are still in the $1. These are the Marvels. Wolverine, Angel, Dark Phoenix, Gambit, Baby Groot, Human Torch, some Spider-Mans, and believe it or not, that's all of our sketch cards. No, let me take it back. We have a Colossus, a Droopy McCool from the Star Wars Jawa, not Jawa Cantina Band, Jabba's Cantina Band. There you go. A Batman, and an Eradicator. And that's a sticker, not something damaged with the card itself. There we go. Okay. North wants Wolverine as well. All right. Now, this is only the day one of these. I'm going to do another one of these shows, and it'll be completely different cards, completely different artwork available at that point. But that is the cards. The Batman is $1. Everything was $1 here. Okay, you want the Batman too. All right. Cards. Okay. All right. Now we go to the big, or not big, but 8.5 by 11s. This is from October 2019, day 5. The theme was build. So I took a Lego man and did a little joke with Pink Floyd and stuff like that, and that's $5. Then we had Misfit from October 2019 was the theme, so I drew a fan of the Misfits for $5. Then we had Pirate from October 2019, day 11, and that is $10. Okay. This is a sugar skull type character design. This was actually kind of a tattoo design thing that I was asked to do back in 19, and it's $20. Next is Inktober Day 29 from 2019. The theme was injured, and I went with the character from American Werewolf in London that got his face shredded. And it says, "No big deal there, here, David. 'Tis but a flesh wound," and that is $20. Next, we have a Tuscan Raider for $5. And we have a Darth Vader for $5. We have a Gambit for $10. A Colossus for $10. A Cyclops for $5. Another Cyclops for $10. Some of these prices have to do with how old they are or different things for them. Wolverine head sketch, $5. Let me see it better now. Whoops. Full blown sketch with the claws out, $10. I believe North wanted at least one of these Wolverines. We have another one for $10, leaping out at you. And then we have the yellow and blue outfit for $5. We can come back to those later. I can go back on any of these for anybody who might want to see something again. We have a Beast for $5 and an Iceman for $5. I understand. This is a mindless one. Mindless was the theme for the October 2019 Day 2. And I don't know if you know the mindless ones, but they're like sort of I won't say an enemy, but maybe an adversary of Doctor Strange. So that is $20. Full color Hulk, Giant Hulk sketch here, $15. Another one for black and white for a more full-bodied design. If you don't want just the head shot, that's 15. And if you want the color one, it is 20. Mindless one looks great. We'll ask you to go back a few soon. All right, that's fine. So again, this one is 15. This one is 20. Captain America, $10. I gotta turn it this way so you guys can see this one. Super Scroll for $5. And a Gamora for 15. I was trying to do it kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy version for the movies, but I didn't do very well on that one. I don't know. I tried. So you want to go back a few, you said? Where do you want to go back? You want the scroll? Okay. You want the super scroll? All right. Now you said you wanted to go back. Do you want to go back to the Wolverines? Or do you want to go back further? Or where do you want to go back? This is a good place to break because we're at Marvel, into the Marvel stuff. Well, better yet, let's just do this. We'll go to Gambit. Oh, you keep going. You want me to just keep going? All right, all right. The DC animated style, Superman for $5. Another Superman for $5. Green Lantern for $5. Hal Jordan. The signature's in silver ink, just so you know. Teen Titans Go version of Starfire for 20. Supergirl for 20. Batgirl for 10. And since you bought the other Lego guy, you might as well get Lego Batman for 10. A Green Lantern character whose name I am completely. Oh, Kilowog. There we go. I was looking up for a moment there. That's $10. Hawkman for $10. Another Superman in the style of Javier Bardem for $10. Doomsday for $10. Crypto for $5. Steel for $10. Catwoman A for $10. or Catwoman B for $10. And lastly, a cheetah for $5. And this is an old piece. This is from back in '90s. So this is like early stuff for me, so to speak. I'm gonna keep going, I guess. Over to anime. We've got our Robotech character for 20. Okay, now he wants to go back to the Marvel stuff. All right. Gambit for 10. No, oh, you're gonna wait till the binder's done. Okay. All right. Boom. See, I can go right through these really quick. Again, that's the Macross for 20. Yes, anime manga. Dragon Ball Z. Piccolo? Is that right? It's 20. Street Fighter. I'm blanking on his name, but $10. Why am I blanking on that character's name? I should. I don't know. Oh well. Thank you, Bison. All right. I just wasn't with it. Now, of course, he's not manga. He's Nickelodeon Danny Phantom for 20. That's actually not 20, that's 10. So that is 10. This is the dragon character from Mulan. That is 20. Of course, Little Mermaid for 15. They probably don't want it now because it's not the black version. I'll have to do a black one now or something. I don't know. That is not the correct price for Bugs Bunny. That's only 10. Again, that was from Inktober, Day 30 Catch from 2019. A Daffy Duck for $10. Taz for $10. And then Baby Taz, or the Confused Taz, or whatever his name is, from the younger Looney Tunes characters for 5. Thank you. Good Daffy. Now, these are just the cheap ones, so shall we say. So we're going back to the Marvels now. Just let me set the camera down for just a second, because I want to set the... There we go. Put those aside. All right, now we can go back. All right, let's start with Gambit. Again, Gambit is 10. And Colossus is 10. Full figure Cyclops is 5. The headshot is 10. Headshot of Wolverine for 5. Claws Out version 1 for 10. Claws Out version 2 for 10. And then the yellow for 5. Beast for 5. You want to see everything else too. Okay. Then decide. All right. Just to be on the safe side. We'll put this back. We'll come back to the fire sale stuff in just a little while. Now, I don't know if Monster Fans around yet. If Monster Fans in the house, say hello. But I'll go ahead and get the other sketch cards. There's a lot more sketch cards to be done than just these, of course. Now, these are more close to my normal prices for sketch cards. We have Miles Morales times 3. We have two of them at $4 and one for $7. Middle one is $7.50. Monster's driving home today. Okay. We have a Mysterio for $4. There we go. Well, I thought it was there in sharp. It just there we go. Okay. We have Black Widow in the style of MCU. Scarlett Johansson for 10. We have Thor, MCU version for $7.50. We have 2 different Black Panthers, $10 each. We have the Brood for $3.50. We have Omega Red for $7.50. We have a Cyclops blasting his optic beam for $3. We have a Wolverine headshot for 10, a Sunfire for 4. Two Nightcrawlers, one for 5 and one for 3. A Storm for 5. Thank you. Corsair for 3 from the Starjammers. Lalandra for $7.50. And Raza from the Starjammers for $7.50. a Magma from the New Mutants for $5. Um, when we come back, I will have all the New Mutants, so you might want to wait on that one. On the next round, we have Ghost Rider for $6. Namor for $6. Long Shot for $5. Box for $5. Alpha Flight. And the stickers coming off. Giant Man for $5. Count Nefaria for $5. Human Torch for $5. There you go. There's some background in there for you. North, you were asking if I ever drew backgrounds in the cards. And a thing for $7.50. We have a Bruce Timm style Spider-Woman for $3. Now I'm doing the DCAU Bruce Timm style stuff here. Harley Quinn for $8. Batman for $7.50. Batman and Superman for $10. Some Batman headshots, $4 for the first one, $5 for the next two. Killer Croc and Two-Face, and those are $5 each. And we have a Catwoman, kind of in the style, but not really, I guess. It's more DC style than DCAU, but still cool looking, I guess. Power Girl in the DCAU style. And then Black Manta in the more traditional DC style. Those are $5 each. Again, I will have more cards next round. We're into Star Wars now. We start with the Star Wars Rebels. We have the Ghost, their ship, and then the Phantom, their light craft that separates. We have a snow speeder. And again, hey, there's clouds. There's background. Sabine Wren for $5. Hera Syndulla for $5. And Kanan Jarrus for $5. Yeah, I think it's Kanan. We have a Captain Phasma for $7.50. Then a full body, well, mostly full body, for $7.50. And a First Order Stormtrooper for $4. We have Finn for $10 for the body version. $6 for the headshot. $7.50 for the bloodied helmet version. I can go 10 for the Han and Leia instead of 15. So ignore that and just say 10. Kylo Ren, headshot, $7.50. Kylo Ren full body is $10. Rey is $10. Salacious Crumb is $5. And that is our Star Wars. And now we're at Scooby-Doo's. Should we show the Scooby-Doo's? Or should we pass them? Since he's driving home. let me know. You guys want to see the Scoobies? Okay. We got headshots mostly here in the top. $5 each. There's one for $3.50. There's one where he's eating a sandwich for $7.50, and he's running away from a cloud of evil in that one for $7.50. He is at a picnic with pizza in this one for $7.50. There's Shaggy and Scooby for $10. There's Shaggy by himself for $5. Dum 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 dum. We had Scooby Dum in there. 2 of them for $5 each. Velma Dinkley for $5. Daphne Blake for $2. Didn't come out the way I wanted it to, so I was willing to part with that one. And there will be more versions of these. I just want to get that sticker out there. The Ghost of Milo Booth for $2. The Ghost of Geronimo for $2. The Ghost of Redbeard for $2. The Ghost of Redbeard again for $3. The Witch Doctor for $3. Oops. Actually, I didn't realize that there was a different thing there. It was covering it. Okay. Well, we got Charlie for $5. The Space Kook is $5. I don't know why there's not a sticker there. Probably just came off this thing. The Creeper is $2. The Phantom Shadow is $2. Then we go back to the Ghost of those, and we already saw those. I didn't realize I was going through a different sheet. So we have 2 Dr. Coffins, and they don't have prices. They should be $5 each. The Ghost Red Baron, $5. That's the end of the Scooby stuff. We have Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for $5. Splinter for $7.50. Close-up headshot of Shredder for $7.50, and a torso shot for $5. Good stuff. Well, thanks. I tried. Master Chief from Halo for $7.50. Hot Rod for $7.50, and Starscream for $7.50. Those are the only 2 Transformers I have completed right now. I do have some that are penciled on, or roughed out, but I don't know what they are right now because they're not right at hand's length. But we got 2 Godzillas, $7.50 each. Then we go to the dragons. Dragon 1, $7.50. Now, actually, I should say not Dragon 1 because there'd be dragons in the other one. Let's see. Anyway. Geez. I don't know how to describe this one. Well, we'll go with, I don't know what's time. Okay, timestamp at 50 minutes. Dragon 1 is $7.50. Dragon 2 is $4. Dragon 3 is $5. Dragon 4 is $4. Dragon 5 is $4. Baby Dragon is $7.50. And then the last dragon on that is $5. And then we go to the next page. We got some more dragons. Page 2 of that set 5 for the first one, $7.50 for the second. There, you can say flip dragon. Dragon on the cliff, $7.50. Green dragon with flames, $7.50. Kind of the old dragon with the beard, $5. Another young dragon with a beard, $5. And then next dragon is $5 as well. Elven mage is 15. Both of them, male and female, 15 each. Triceratops is 5. We have another dragon here for 3. And we have another set of dragons here. They're all 3 each. Timestamp 52 minutes. Dragon flying in this baby dragon flying in the skies is 3. Black dragon with lightning is 3. Bronze dragon with the bloody veins in the wings is 3. Green dragon with yellow background is 3, and orange dragon with the yellow and red scales is 3. Okay, now we got to do something different here. These are not singular cards. These are sets. So let me sit this down real quick so I can get them out. Don't you do it. It's not stable. No, I want the whole set, not just one card, darn it. It doesn't want to come out of this pack. There we go. All right. We got Batman. A Joker. And this whole set is 15 for the set. Carrie Kelly Robin. A Superman. And a Hawk Girl. So all 5 of those for 15. I think that was kind of what Pop was waiting for, was the sets. There'll be more sets than these later on. Got Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. Aricia. Tomari. Kilowog. And Dexstar. Again, 15 for all 5. I'm going to set this back on the other table where it's safer in case this thing flips up. Okay. Raven. Batman. Ravager. Jericho. And Trigon. Now this set is $10 for 5. Martian Manhunter. Plastic Man. Superman. Wow. You guys can't tell how neon that green is. It doesn't. When you see this thing in person, you're like, wow. I don't know where I got that green at. I want to find that green now. Bizarro. And another Hal Jordan Green Lantern. How in the world did I get it to come out that brilliant? Wow. Whew. Maybe if I put it over here, you guys can see. No, it just does not show how brilliant that thing is. You have to see it in person. Wow. And then we have some Star Wars. This is a set of 5 cards for 10. We have a Emperor's Royal Guard. A Finn. C-3PO. With the red eyes. Hera Syndulla and Chopper. And Ezra Bridger. Now, there is one more set that is here, but I can't show it to you guys because I think someone else bought it earlier, but I don't know. I have to talk to them and make sure. But we've got to go back here now. We just got a goofy looking pirate guy here. They're $5 each. Kid Krillin from Dragon Ball Z. Those are $5 each. Yeah, Kryptonite Green. There you go. That's what it was. Then we're back into the Pokemons. We have a Beautifly for $5. Blastoise for 10. A Butterfree for 3. A Caterpie for 3. Chimchar for 6. Actually, yeah, okay. No, those should be reversed. The Chimchar is 5, and the Dustrio is 6. So there we go. Well, I'll just have to fix that later. But 5 and 6. The 2 Espeons are 5 each. A Leafeon is 6. two different Gallades, I guess, are what they're called. 5 each. Another Misty for 5. Carnivine for $3. For Alligator for 5. Gibble for 5. And as you can see, there's backgrounds on these. Heliolisk for 3. An Ivysaur for 4. And a Rapid Dash for 5. Sandshrew for $7.50. Pikachu for 10. And then there's a set of 2 here. The Staryu and the Lumineon, pardon me. And the reason it's a set is, if you can't tell, it's a scene between the 2 with the coral connecting. So, and that's 10 for the set. And that is all of the cards for now. Now, we have a bunch more cards coming, but was there anything I needed to look back at for anybody? On any of this? I'm going to stop the cam for just a second. There we go. That's better. All right, I'm back. What's that? Just trying not to. He's writing down stuff to go back to. Okay. Well, that's the cards for now then. Now, let's go ahead and look at the prints since it's right here. These are 8.5 by 11 prints, not 8 by 11. We have Grogu, or Child, whatever you want to call him. Now, the sets are the rules. Here we go. Color prints are $10 each, or 3 for $25. Black and white is 5, or 3 for $10. Just so you know. Now, if you happen to want a mix and match, you split the difference. It's $12.50 for 3 if you're going to do some black and white and some color. So, anyway, Grogu, the Child. Come on. Old Yoda. Ray. Kylo Ren. Very similar to that sketch card, just bigger. Darth Vader. Now, this was actually colored, computer colored by, Hector Rubelar. My line art. And the same with the Stormtrooper here. colored by Hector. We have a zombie. Oh, thank you. I'll try. We have a Michonne from Walking Dead. Now this would be a black and white. No, wait a minute. This is color because of the blood. That's right. Had to be done in color. So sorry about that. Akira. Now these are black and white. We have a James T. Kirk. We have a Dr. Bones McCoy, which you can see the gradation on the border there a little bit. I'm not sure why it did that, but it did. So the print just had a little bit darker. Looks kind of funky that way, but I don't know. We have Thor, similar to what you saw in the sketch card, just larger. Now this one, this Captain Marvel, is actually, if you want the Captain Marvel, they're only $1. Until I'm out of them. We have a dinosaur. Chinese dragon. The Smallville print's not for sale, unfortunately. I'm out of them. Let's see if we got more. Yes, we do. We have a Boba Fett that I inked over Wayne Nichols for $5. We have a Gollum for $5. As you can see, there's only like 3 left, so there's not very many of those left. A lot of my black and whites were selling out. We have 2 left of a Deathstroke. We have 2 left of this Mecha Soldier that I designed. And we don't have any of the Dawn left, I don't think. Wait a minute, how many do we have here? We got more than one here. So we have like 1 left. We got 1 Dawn left. All right, Pop. Have a good one. And that is all of our prints for now. Now, the only reason I'm not showing my 11 by 14s, and I do have 11 by 14s, is because they're impossible to ship. You kind of have to meet me at a show to get the 11 by 14s. I'm sorry. Or 11 by 17s, but they're basically the same prints as the 8.5 by 11s. So it's just bigger. Let's see what we got here. We got so much stuff. We've only got an hour. So that's the fantasy and science fiction one. I guess we got to go to the Marvel one, don't we? Other portfolio. Now this is the regular priced stuff, I guess you could say. Now I'm gonna make him cry. Poor North. Here we go. You want Wolverine? Bam! That one, unfortunately, is 75. I think you might remember me sketching this Storm for 20 recently. Here's another Storm for 25 next to her. Mm-hmm. Nightcrawler for 25. Colossus for 35. Yeah. Kitty Pryde and Lockheed for 20. Like old school, when she was still Sprite. Jean Grey is Black Queen for 20. Emma Frost, the White Queen in the Bruce Timm style. Two of them. They're 20 each. It says, I know what you're thinking. In case you want to know what she was saying there. And then the next 23. That's actually going to have to be a 10, not a 20, because there's a little bit of a smudge there on the nose. So I'll do that for 20. Now, that is the actual original artwork from the print for Captain Marvel. I don't know. 20. If someone wants it. That is Hubert Carmichael's pencils, my inks and colors for Hulk. It's 30. Frankie Ray Nova for 35. Throg, or Thor as the frog. That is $60. This is the original for the Thor print. It's 100. This is a published work. Pencils by John Dennis, inks by me. This is printed in my art book, which I'll show you in a little while. This was a test page for a Thor Doctor Strange crossover storyline that didn't get made. It is 200. Then we have a Mr. Sinister for 75. There's more. Just got to keep going through some of these. This is just a quick test piece of me inking over Jack Kirby. You can get this for like 10. Star Wars stuff. We have a Greedo for $35. And a General Grievous also for $35. We have the Imperial Probe Droid here for $30. I'd probably part with it for $20 even. So let's say $20. This is the original artwork to the old Yoda. That's $100. There's the original to the Kylo Ren piece. That's $100 as well. This is an original to the Han Solo print that I'm sold out of. And it is $75. Okay, that takes care of our Marvel and Star Wars originals for now. Now we go to the DC Warner Brothers stuff. We'll start with Superman DCAU style for $20. But this thing doesn't want to turn. There we go. Oh, they're all sideways. Okay. This one is $30. And this one is $20. And then we have a Supergirl for $20. Again, in the sort of tried to do the Bruce Timm style. Back then, because this is 4 years ago, my line weight's a little bit heavier than Bruce's, so there's another one for $25 of Batman. Catwoman for $20. And Mr. Freeze for $20. As you can see, some of these pages got sold. Two-Face, more traditional style, $40. This is a one-off remarked print of Catwoman. Originally inked over Hubert Michael Kahn in 2019, I think it was. No, 2010. And then I did the colors in 2019. So it's a one-off piece, basically, for $35. Superman for $45. Testing silver Peter Vale on Green Lantern stuff, 60. Inking sample over Ramona Frodon for Aqualad, that's 60 as well. Inking sample over Billy Dallas Patton for Wildfire from the Legion, 35. This is a remarked print. Pencils were Jen Lee. My inks and colors from 2009 is when I did the original inks, and then the color I did in 2019. So one of a kind shot piece then for 40. Next we have Danger Mouse for 30. Kilowog for 20. Oh, geez. Why can't Zorak? At 75. Got more stuff back here. Scarecrow for 15. We have a Scooby-Doo for 50. We have a Marvin the Martian for 50. And that's all in this one for now. Gotta put it down for a minute and so I can pick up the next item. We got more DC stuff here. Superman for 30. For some reason, that Batman's it's not 10, it's 30 as well. I don't know how some of these got stuck in the way they did, but the prices they did. But I think my dad was putting them away and put them in the wrong slots. Joker for 30. Red Hood for 25. Wile E. Coyote for 20. It says no hitchhiking on the sign. Hong Kong Fooey for 20. Garfield for 10. Oh shoot. She's from Evangelion. I can't think of her name right now. My character from Neon Genesis Evangelion. So that's 30. Astro Boy for 10. Mega Man for 25. Unfortunately, the logo got covered up by the statement that's original art, but Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan, 25. A Zombie for 20. I might. I'd have to go check. I'm not sure. I'll let you know. Or I might have the original Cure art. Human Torch for 20. Thing for 35. Green Goblin for 35. Captain America, yeah. Chris Evans style. Yeah, there you go. 45 there. Silver Surfer for 45. Asgardian Storm for 75. I'm zooming in a little bit more so you can see the detail and all that. That's why it's 75 compared to some of the others. There's just a lot of detail in there. Hellboy for 35. Man-Bat for 35. I kind of messed up the mouth there, I think, but it looks kind of cool too at the same time. I don't know why I thought I would do a diamond triangle thing there, but I did. Brainiac with 35. Probably should be a little bit more for the detail, but if no one bids on it today, I'll raise it. There's another Scooby Doo for 50. The time was Shaggy. And then we have a Pluto for 10. Because I don't like Pluto. Someone asked me to draw Pluto and then didn't buy it. Jiminy Cricket for 40. Original character from my series Supreme 6, Silverwolf for 75. And Cygnus, also from Supreme 6, 75 as well. If you're wondering what's going on there in his face, it's kind of like a combination of his face being burned and a plague combination of just festering all over his face. That's why he's in that kind of a cybernetic suit to keep himself alive in the storyline. And I think that's all that's in this one. Now, I'm going to stop the cam for just a second. Now, I got a couple of questions here from, first off, North asked if I had the original Akira art. Let me go check that real quick. I think I do. But let me make sure. Well, it's not in this folder. So, let's see if it's in this one. Well, it's not in the two folders I thought it would be in, so maybe I don't have it anymore. But let me pull the camera real quick. Sorry about that. Let's see. That's that. Those are those. Oh, okay, it's not in that one. So if I have it, it's in here. Let's see what we got. We might as well just go ahead and look at the whole thing. Alrighty. We have an original Punisher sketch here. This is 11 by 14. Ted Davies is just giving me a thumbs up. That's nice. We have a Halo Red Spartan for 100. Gundam RX for 100. RX 71, I should say. ROM Space Knight for 200. This is when I'm really doing ROM at my best. There's a difference between this and the other ROM. I'll show you the difference here real quick here. Let me get the other ROM drawing. There's a big difference between that and then the smaller one. I mean, it's not bad, but I do ROM. I want to draw them big. I don't know why. But that's 200 and that's 35. So, I do be fair. So anyway, Crimson Viper for 75. Jetfire from the Transformers for 125. Cyclonus for 125. And Shockwave for 100. Alien Xenomorph for 150. A Doomsday for 40. Mummy for 75. Super Saiyan Goku for 75. Vampirella for 40. Captain America for 55. Batman for 200. And Batgirl for 175. I don't know if I have Kira's in here or not, but Death Note, the demon from Death Note, I can't think of his name, but 75. Werewolf for 175. Cthulhu for 175. Doctor Doom for 45. This thing is not for sale. We'll skip that one. Monica Rambeau, when she was Captain Marvel. I guess now she's known as Photon, but whatever. 50 for that. Carnage for 45. Spider-Ham for 35. 35. Silver Surfer published piece 200. Full color Superman for 45. Full color Batman for 45. Both of these were kind of done really fast, not my best stuff. That's why they're that low. And the last page is not for sale, so it's not in here. So I am going to assume that I either don't have it or it's somewhere I don't know where it's at. I'll have to look around some more later tonight. But the other question that someone asked me is if I had any actual story pages of mine for sale. I don't know about for sale, but someone said they never saw any of my story pages ever. So I don't know. This thing's coming apart, but because it wasn't done like normal pieces. But this is from an old Blake and Terror comic that I did many, many years ago, back in '97, actually. Now, if someone actually wanted to buy this, I would actually consider possibly, but these, of course, are my own original characters, so it's a little bit different when you're seeing things like that. So, and I did everything, the lettering, all the stuff on here is mine. So yes, I actually do have story pages. This was poster for it. Blake and Tara Intergalactic Thieves. And people always want to know, does Tara look like this? Because Tara's a shapeshifter. This is just one of his many forms. But he didn't buy anything more yet, Pop. But yeah, this is from 97. So, over 20 years old. From the original miniseries that I did. If I was going to sell this would be probably several hundred before I would part with that one. We got another Blake and Tara page here from 97. So, now these I'm willing to part with. This is the original to The Bus. This was a series that unfortunately never came out. I was supposed to draw it with writer Alan Westcoat for our original initial run for the company that was producing at the time, Constellation Studios, back in 93. And this was about basically it's Dante's Inferno modernized, I guess is the best way I would describe it. Where the guys gets picked up by a guy by a bus called Hellhound. It's their Greyhound, and he drives you through all the different levels of hell. That was what I remember it being anyway. There might be more to it than that, but this was like one of my first actual published pieces professionally. Mm-hmm. So if you really want something really rare, something unique from me, this is from 94. It was produced, like a week after my 22nd birthday. And I'm 50, so this is 28 years old. And then this is Evil Angel. This was the original name of the book. It's actually now Midnight Angel. And basically, we've got the top guy is Dom Pierre, half human, half vampire. The guy in the bottom center who looks sort of like James Hetfield's a werewolf. The guy with the ponytail on the right is also a werewolf, and the female's a witch. And they're a rock band, and they have adventures with different supernatural situations and murders and mystery and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I did that series, Midnight Angel, back in the 90s as well. So for those who actually were like, what? He actually did stuff. It's there. Now, as for me doing comics again in the future, I'm trying to get ready to bring back some stuff, and we'll see. But now I'm going to go back to our fire sale book. North. Do I need to open this up again so you can tell me what you want? I Are you ready for that? Or do you want the sketch covers? Let me know. You want me to go back to the prints? Yes, I can do that. All right, we'll go back to the prints. Let me open that up. We have Grogu. Again, color prints are 10 or 3 for 25. The black and whites are $5 or 3 for 10. Or if you mix and match, it'll be $12.50 for 3. You want to see Akira again? Okay. There's the Akira. And if I do have the original, I'll keep looking for that original for you. And I actually do have that full size at 11 by 17 as well. But it's just that it's a pain in the butt to ship. But if you really want that size, we can discuss that. Because this is only 8.5 by 11. And then you want to see the mecha. And you wanted to see Dawn, which I think is this one. And that's my inks over Jeff Wellborn, just so you know. On the Dawn piece. And I think this is like, I might have one print left, maybe. One or two here left. That's it. Yeah, 2. All right, you want that one. So yeah, just $12.50 for all 3. So let me put this down so I can write. So you want Dawn, Mecha, and Akira. 8.5 by 11 prints. $50. All right. Okay. So we've taken care of the prints. Is there anything else in the prints you were thinking about? How about you, Pop? You interested in anything? Are you? Did you see the portfolio for the prints before, Pop? Since I've got it open, we got Grogu, Old Yoda, and Rey. Oh, you're still debating on stuff. All right. Okay. Well, if you're still debating on stuff, I'm going to put this aside, and we're going to go with sketch covers next. We have ROM number 1 for $35. Of course, I did show you the full-size $200 11 by 14 piece, but there's that one. We have a flash that is 30, as is. If you want me to color it, it's 35. It does trail. You can't see over the around the back cover, but it does. It's double-sided blank, and it does go over the back a little bit as well. We have a Sandman from Sandman Universe, 25. This is me parroting Marvel. Marvel, laugh now, cry later. $20, Morbius Living Vampire. TV spokesperson. I was a living vampire. I don't sleep anymore. I don't mean I'm an insomniac. Don't mean I'm restless until 2 a.m., clicking channel after channel because I worry about my bills. I mean, I'm always awake. Always, always. That was until I got my pillow. Now I sleep like the dead. Thank you, my pillow. Now, the reason that all that's written on there is because that's the actual dialogue in the book. Inside, that's how bad the dialogue was. So I had to parody it. We have Jane as Lady Thor here. Thor number 1. It is 35. Astonishing Ant-Man for 20. Now this one I have to open up. This is a double-sided one for The Walking Dead. It's $100. You'll see why in a moment. It's so much. If I can get it to come out. There we go. I'm trying to get you guys to see the whole thing. There we go. Maybe. If I do it this way, I can do it better. There we go. So you can see it's a double-sided cover. So that's 100 for that one. You see a detail of the brains coming out of her skull. Come on, go back in. Now, I have a couple more double-sided ones like that, but I like to keep the Walking Dead's black and white, because they're usually black and white in the interiors. We have Batgirl for 15. So if you were thinking that other $175 Batgirl was a little bit too much, maybe this is a little more to your liking. We have a Batman for 20 from Detective Comics number 44. That is 20. We have a Justice League 41, Dark Side War Part 1 with Dark Side cover, 20. We have a Judge Dredd number 25 for $35. We have a Swamp Thing, number 14, Rot World, Green Kingdom Part 2 for $15. Now here's one of the two-sided ones. This is Batman Detective Comics number 20 from the New 52 era. It has Batman and Robin on it. There's Batman. Open up, you have Robin. And that one is $75. This is Superman Wonder Woman number 1 from the New 52, I think. Maybe not New 52, I don't know. But anyway, Charles Soule, Tony Daniel, Matt Banning. Superman front cover is two-sided, 75, because it's got Wonder Woman on the back cover. I probably should have done it the other way around. I probably would have sold by now if I had. That's the cover, basically, is those two. And those are all of our completed covers. Now, I do have some that are in development. I have a Hulk, a Ms. Marvel, a Judge Dredd with Judge Death on it. Some other stuff as well. Now, I did mention earlier my art book, Wingman, The Art of Louis Bright Raven. This is $10 plus shipping. From 2011. Gives a little bit of a history of my career. Talks about some of those old comics I did back in the 90s. Shows some of the stuff I did. One of the earliest strips I did was a comic strip called Charger the Ram, and that's like one of the first panels that I did. It's published. Yeah, it's that bad. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's just terrible, isn't it? When was that? 86. So that tells you where I started. Got to start somewhere, folks. Some of the stuff I did in college with the Supreme Six characters and Robert Nugent's Interdimensional Task Force. Some of the fancy artwork I've done. Practice inking samples. That Thor Doctor Strange story. You can see the actual pencils that John did now compared to my inks. John Morris loves this piece. The one on the left is the original pencils by the late Jeremy Dale, who passed away from pneumonia a few years back, unfortunately. Jeremy used to live here in Columbia, and he got this sketch from Jeremy, John did, and then he asked me to ink it, and I was like, well, I'll. Basically, what I ended up doing was taking his piece, scanning it. So he's got the original pencils, and then he's got this inked version, separate. Only I didn't just ink it; I colored it. So he's got a full color version that he should share and show sometime. Maybe when I have him on as a guest again. Let's see. Tells you about stories that Marvel bought from me but never released. What if Colossus became the ruler of Limbo? If you have seen the Secret Wars Inferno story where Colossus is in bondage gear armor fighting the Goblin Queen in Manhattan to save his sister, that's where they got it from me. Only they bought it back in 96 or 97. And there's more of the story pages that were never released from Marvel. So you can buy one of these. And that mecha that you want to buy the print of, that's in there as well. Some other stuff in there as well. There's the more modern version of the Ram. So if I ever go back to doing the Ram comic again, it'll look decent. Thank God. So yeah, you can get one of these for $10 or $15 with a sketch inside. You can see there's a thing blue lined in there. So that's just this one particular copy, but we have those. And then we have a Hulk that's getting started. A Ms. Marvel. It says bullies can just talk to the fist. I don't know how well people will like that one, but we'll see. And then Judge Dredd with Judge Death on the cover. North says he wants a copy of that book as well. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and think about the sketch. Usually the sketches are headshots. It's any character you want. The only rule is no nudity and no excessive gore, or violence type stuff. Don't ask me to draw like Deadpool blowing his brains out or something. I know that Monster and Pop both got them, and Pop, you're the one who got the one of me drawing the Raven inside, right? Or was it Monster who got the Raven and the other one got Dr. Doom? I can't remember who got what. Pop got the Raven, okay. Yeah. Okay, now, other things for sale. You guys remember that I've had Mark Andrew Smith on the show as a guest, and the whole Gladstone School for World Conquerors. Well, one of the spin-off books they did was Kid Nefarious, which I've got some extra copies of. And if you want to buy this book for $10, you'll get the book and you'll get a sketch of the kid by me added in free with the book. I've also got Nocturnal Commissions by Jason McNamara and oh geez, I can't think of his first name, Hinkle. And this is about a vampire, a werewolf, and a Frankenstein type guy. These are signed by Jason. I've got a few, like 6 or 8 copies of this as well. Greg Hinkle, that's who it was. Okay. It's a one-shot book story. And they go after kind of like a Frankenstein zombie monster type thing. Now, Jason autographed it. Greg was supposed to, but for whatever reasons, they couldn't. Had to do with the pandemic at the time. So what they did was they added a mermaid in there. And it is boob showing, so it is mature readers, just so you know. Not selling it to anybody under the age of 18, preferably 21. But the little extra sketch card thing here, postcard type thing here, is signed by Greg. So you'll get the comic, you'll get the extra from Greg, and you'll get a sketch from me of one of the characters in the book. If you want to buy a copy of this for $10. And I'll actually do more on this in the future episode. Watching in the snow. Don't trip all over the ice. So don't land on your face, because that wouldn't be nice. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. I've pretty much gone through all the stuff that we've gone through, and it's only been 2 hours in. Crazy. I thought we'd have less time. But let me see what I can do about that Akira page that he wants. Raven, North, enjoy the rest of the day. More walk. Oh, dog walk. Okay. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. You asking me you want to call me later? My phone's turned off at the moment, but yeah, hit me up on Messenger first and let me know, and then I can let you know if I'm available. I'll be right back, folks. Yeah, I'm sorry, North. The last ditch hope for finding the Akira original is gone. All I can do this. If you want the full size piece, I do have a full size print of it. Um, I just got to get to it again. As you can see, these are huge. Um, there you go. I could upgrade you and go ahead and send you the full size one instead of the smaller one. If that was something you might be interested in. But in the meantime, those are all the 11 by 17 prints up there. But I don't think the original's in here. But we do have some 11 by 17 originals that are available. We have a Darth Maul for $75. This is a big boy. I don't know if you guys can see it well enough with the lighting being what it is, but sorry about the reflection. We have the original to the Ray piece at 11 by 17 available. That is, I believe, 200. 250 actually. And then the black and white original Darth Vader print is 200. We got the Stormtrooper original for 200, and the Grogu as well. Maybe Yoda Grogu. That's those are $200 each for the original black and whites. The original poster to Martian Jones that went with the Martian Jones one shot. You can see the poster on the right. The original artwork is on the left. I did the original line art, and the colors were done, I forget by whom. Unfortunately, the name is cut off at the print, so I can't look it up. But that's 200 for the original black and white. This is a recreation case of Batman versus the Predator, originally produced by Peter Vail. This is my recreation of it. And it is 200, or pardon me, it's 250. We do have posters of these as well at the 11 by 17 size, but these are the original hand-colored pieces for movie posters. Spider-Man, No Way Home, and Doctor Strange. These were done as commissions from my local comic shop, Scratch and Spin, for theatrical release when the films came out. And those are $2.50 each. I think that's all the original art I've got at that size. So we are now at 2 hours and 17 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from selling, and I'm going to go back to sketching that penguin that we were drawing earlier. Just a minute. I want to get the angle on this right. Ow. That did not feel good. You want to see those Velma and Shaggy cards again. Okay, let me see what I got here. All right. There's the Shaggy. That was 5. If you want him with Scoob, it's 10. And then there's the Velma card. And that's 5. When you're out of the snow, let me know, okay? Then we can go back to looking. Let me go ahead and get this inked. If someone else is in watching and wants to see more artwork or has something to ask, please let me know in the chat. That was just Ted Davies letting me know he'd seen my message. So anyway, time to get my pens back. And we will There we go. And actually watch me do it. So now, is there anything else that I have for sale? Not quite yet. There's a lot of stuff I'm working on. Like I said, this is just day one. I'm not gonna necessarily do them in consecutive order. I might wait until after the holiday, but everything you've seen on this video will remain in place, available through Friday of this upcoming week. After Friday, I can't promise anything because I will be taking a lot of this stuff to the store appearance, and who knows what will be bought or not bought there. It's hard to say when it's the day after Thanksgiving because, or 2 days after Thanksgiving, because people have gone out on vacation to see relatives and stuff. So you never know how it's going to come out on those things. So I have to wait and see. If someone has actually emailed me, I should check that too before I do anything else here. No. Okay. Didn't think I did, but just in case. I will leave it there just in case I get a notice. Because one of the good things about Facebook is when I get information, usually YouTube lets me know or StreamYard lets me know I've gotten something. Not so much with people sending me emails on Gmail. Not sure why. Do I have football on? Nope. Any football was last night and stuff. I wasn't quite into that either. I mean, I wasn't. I was like hoping that Maryland would pull it out on Ohio State, but they didn't. So it's the way it is. What will I have in another future episode? Well, I've got a lot of stuff I've got to get finished this week. So much so I probably won't be online much this week as I finish up for the store appearance. So there's that. And I've got literally dozens of sketch cards to do and plenty of other sketches. Okay. Someone just asked if I am taking commissions. Yeah. Hold on a second. This says prints on there. Okay. I thought I had the actual prices for that on there. I'm sorry. Let's see. Like this, black and white only, 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. Is 35. Color, you add $5, so say 40 for a headshot. One figure is 50. Add $5 for each additional figure for full bodies, but usually I only do one for headshots, head and bust shots. Unless it's something like if you ask for like Cloak and Dagger, I would do two, but you know, or a Kitty Pryde with Lockheed on their shoulder or something, you know, that's different. But no, I'm not going to do an 8.5, 11, doing a George Perez battle scene or something, you know. But yeah. Basic thing to do on that is email me at the address that you don't see right now because I got the current sketch up there right now. So let me go ahead and take that down real quick to this address, quothravenlbr72@gmail.com. And what you can do is just inquire and let me know what you want, and I can give you a price. But generally, it'll be between 35 and 50. I'm using the Pentel brush pen right now. Someone just asked what tool I was using. I think people want to know why I'm not using a crow quill or something. Well, for one thing, with the wrong angle to use a crow quill. For another, I don't always use. I use a lot of different tools, so you'll almost never see me use the traditional crow quill on a video, though, because when I'm doing that kind of work with when I'm using a crow quill, it's stuff I don't like to have on camera. I don't like to be distracted with the discussion, talking with people that much for that kind of assignment. I know it seems like the brush is getting kind of worn down. In a way it is, but I got others to use if I I have a problem with this one. If there's something else that people might want to see, maybe you don't want to see the penguin, let me know. I'm going to get me a quick underpaper here so that I can ink over the edge. Well, I thought I was. Got so many different booklets right here. Just sit this down for just a second. There. Okay. I know I have a spare. Do you have one? Where is it? No, that's not it. Ah, here we go. No, that isn't it. Thought it was. Okay, what's going on here? That'll work. Okay. As soon as I fill in all this black, I'll probably go back to the fire sale stuff, I guess. I don't know, but we'll see. Unless North tells me something else or someone else says something. One of the benefits of having a brush pen to form the blacks and stuff is that I don't have to keep dipping and hoping that the ink doesn't over saturate. The other thing is when these run out of ink, you can actually, if you're careful enough with them, you can actually use them as dip pens like you would do Quoth. Mm-hmm. I don't like to do that, but it can be done because they're kind of synthetic brushes, kind of plastic, and they don't always have the same fibrous consistency from pen to pen, so you can't always rely on them to hold their shape the way that good sable hair or good brush hair can do. Of course, you have to take care of your brushes to maintain that. Well, I might do a little bit of gray wash on this, on the suit. I don't know yet. It might be prudent to do that. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Okay. I'm doing. Come back here. Sorry if I'm being a little too quiet with the draw. I'm just focused. Okay. We'll be back on selling stuff here in a little bit. If you're interested again in this penguin, email me. The address you see on the screen currently. Sorry. What am I getting for next week? Don't know yet. Haven't looked at the new releases yet. Won't do that till this evening. I know I get through the previews. That's about it. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop drawing soon. I don't know if it's because of lack of sleep or what, but my head is starting to go wonky on me. So, which means my vision gets blurry, and I'm not blacking out or anything, but it's when you guys see me freeze and you're like, "What's going on? Why is he frozen?" It's because my head is like making my eyes go back and forth, like it won't focus. So I can't draw like that. I'm trying to get this one to at least finish, so you guys, if you're interested in it, go over it. Oh, see, I just all right, no problem. I can get that cleaned up a little bit. Actually, I'm not going to clean it up. I'm just going to make it like a little pimple. You always had weird looking features anyway. All right, folks. Let's get back into the sales here. We're going to repeat the affordable stuff, but we're going to take what has been sold out so that we don't have any confusion of what's available. As soon as I okay. There we go. That's enough of that. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Let you guys take a look at that real quick. I know it's not quite finished, but my eyes are like really wonking out on me, so I'm going to have to stop drawing for the safety of the picture. So I don't have to redo it. Would I colorize this? I guess I could. There's not that much color to put into it. But if I do, to wait and see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got to stop. So, all right, where are we in? 3 hours? Okay, we got 1 hour left. How are we going to do from now? Good question. Well, we start back with our pieces that North Brock bought off us. Let's make sure we remove them all. We wanted Pikachu and Misty. Scissor. Parasect. Golden Cot. He wanted Wolverine. He wanted Batman. Okay, so we got those out. He wanted the Lego build. And he wanted Super Scroll. So let's go ahead and move these out of the way. Get this out of the way. Super Scroll, Super Scroll. Gotta find him again. Nope. There it is. And then you want some art prints. Okay. We'll have to talk to him about that. But that takes care of all the stuff in here. So, Morph, you still around, or what's what? Let me know what's going on. I see 2 people back in there. Back down to 1. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if a few people few stragglers, so to speak, or around. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at these again real quick. These are the especially affordable ones, items for the sale today. Page 1 of the cards, Dragon A, $2. Dragon B, $2. Dragon C, $2. Dragon D, $1. Peter Dact, like a pterodactyl man, $1. Werewolf, $2. Spider Queen, $1. Ogre, $1. And Neanderthal, $1. Ah, there he is. Well, are you ready to keep looking through this again? North, or what's up? Because I needed to take a break from drawing. My eyes were getting a little too, not blurry, but they wouldn't focus right. You wanted to look at the cards, marble card area, right? Or was it the? It wasn't the marble cards. It was the marble artwork part of back here. That's right. Okay. We've got Gambit for 10. Colossus for 10. Cyclops full body for 5. Cyclops headshot for 10. Wolverine headshot for 5. Wolverine claws out version 1 for 10. Pardon me while this, I'm trying to untangle the. There. Okay. Version 1. Okay, he wants to set this Shaggy and Velma. Okay, I know what you mean by single portraits. Okay, and then there's Wolverine claws out B for 10, or Wolverine in the yellow for 5. And while you're making your mind up on those Wolverine sketches, I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards so I don't forget that you're there. Okay, now you don't want to come out of the. There we go. Okay. I'm going to keep going through these for 5. I've got another hour. Well, not an hour, about 45 minutes. I'm going until 4 p.m. 12 to 4. And is there another auction? There will be another auction in some point in December, but that doesn't mean that these pieces are going to be available. I'm going to try and have a completely different set of artwork available in December. The mindless one is pen and ink, all brushwork. It was all done with brush pen, Pentel brush pen. That was John letting me know that he's not around. I guess I don't know if he's out with family. He may be, or he might be watching a certain movie that he said he was going to watch this weekend. When I say a movie, I mean going to the movie theater to see something. I forgot what it was. He said he was going to go see now. It was an animated film, but I think it was animated. But anyway, so yeah, that's mindless one is brush pen and ink. Whereas this is not brush pen. This is technical pens. You see the difference? Probably not. Well, I'm still waiting to see what's going on here, but let me go ahead and flip through some more of this. There's the cap for 10. And then there's the Gamora for 15. And then DCAU style Superman for 5, version 1, and version 2, 5 each. Cal Jordan 5. Teen Titans Go Starfire 20, Supergirl 20, Batgirl 10, Lego Batman, 10. Kilowog for 10. Hawkman for 10. Superman, based off of Javier Borden, $10. Doomsday, $10. Crypto, $5. Steel, $5 or $10. Two different Catwomen, $10 each. And Cheetah for $5. You still wanting to see more anime stuff, North, or I know it's kind of a pain in the butt when I'm jumping back and forth from camera positions. I wish I had the other camera I wanted, but I haven't been able to get it yet. Hello again. So, yeah, it's been kind of a crazy day. Let me check the inbox again. It does not seem to be doing anything for that, which is fine. Okay. I'm waiting to see who's here. I keep getting 0 to 2. It keeps fluctuating. So I don't know if anybody's actually in the room or what's going on. So if you're in the room, please say hello if you haven't already, and let me know if you're still here or what's going on. Okay. Also in the fire sale stuff, the cheap stuff, so we say, Misfits, Fangirl, $5. Pirate, $10. Sugar Skull tattoo type pattern design, $20. This was an Inktober piece from 2019. The theme was supposed to be injured, and I did the roommate of David from American Werewolf in London, where he like shreds the guy's face open with his claws. So we have a Tusken Raider for $5 and Darth Vader for $5. We have a visitor behind us. There's the Midnight. I don't know why he's doing back there, but he's doing something. Getting himself in trouble. That's what he's doing. Okay, we're back to the mutants now. So Gambit and Colossus, 10 each. 5 and 10 for the 2 Cyclopses. 5 and 10 for those 2 Wolverines. 10 and 5 for those 2 Wolverines. 5 and 5 for Beast and Iceman. There's your mindless one again for 20. Hulk for 15. Another Hulk for 15. Another Hulk for 20. Captain America for 10. Gamora for 15. We've pretty much gone through these, I think. I'm going to go ahead and skip through this part again. We can go through the anime. Robotech Macross. Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. Bison from Street Fighter. Danny Phantom. Oops, I shouldn't tell you. I should have done the prices. They're listed at 20 each. So for 20 for the Robotech, 20 for Piccolo, 10 for Bison. I might even negotiate lower prices if I said something lower earlier. Let me remind me, please. Danny Phantom is only 10. I knew that. The Dragon from Mulan is 20. Little Mermaid is 15. 10 for Bugs Bunny. 10 for Daffy Duck. 10 for Kaz. And then 5 for Taz's little cousin from Looney Tunes. Am I going to do reviews this weekend? No, I'm not doing any more reviews this weekend. Of course, weekend's almost up. If you're asking me, so am I going to do my reviews for a week? I don't know yet. The plan was to do something Monday, but I might not. Sorry about that. That's why I had it up. I was getting a drink. Well, let's see what else we got. Back to the regular price stuff now. We have a Wolverine for 75. Call this one the burn style Wolverine, I guess, because it is burn style. So 75 for that one. Old school burn Storm 20. Another Storm for 25. Nightcrawler for 25. Colossus for 35. King Pride and Lockheed for 20. Jean Grey in the Black Queen outfit for 20. Emma Frost, each 120. X23 is only 10 because there's a little smudge in the center of the face where the nose is that can't get removed. That is the original art for a print that I did for Captain Marvel for the movie. It is, listed at 50, but I'll sell it to anybody who wants it for less than that. I don't care. I'm not a big fan of it. Let's see. Hulk, inks and colors by me, pencils by Hubert Carmichael, 30. Basically a practice piece. Frankie Ray Nova from Fantastic Four, $35. We have Throg, or Thorg, whatever you want to call him. The Frog Thor. And this is $60. I want to read what it reads. So you know what it reads. Speaking of Thor, there's the original published as a print. It's 100. This is the original artwork from by Inksilver John Dennis. Mr. Sinister, 75. That is a practice inking piece for 20, I guess. Jack Kirby, Silver Surfer there. 35 for Greedo. Imperial Probe Droid for 30. I probably saw it for 20 actually. I believe I said that earlier, so I'm going to say 20. This is the original artwork for the Yoda print. It's 100. And that is the original art for Kylo Ren's print, which is 100. And this is the original art for Han Solo print that is sold out at 75. And I am getting something here. What's going on here? Just a second, folks. I'm getting a message here. I gotta check. Looks like I may have to stop early. I don't want to, though. I got a half hour yet. Come on. What are you doing in the snow, North? I mean, you're in Canada. You're in the snow, but I mean, I mean to say, what are you doing out there? What are you doing? Shoveling snow, or I'm shoveling snow while buying shopping. There is a folder you guys have not seen. A fantasy science fiction folder. So North, you might want to get back in here. There's stuff you have not seen. I knew there was something missing. I just couldn't remember what. Or should I save it for the next round? I might save it. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. A half hour. Now we'll show it. Viking Quoth, $75. Centaur, $10. Woman Archer in the Woods, 75. Elven Socialite, I guess. That's 40. There's a dragon for 35. And another dragon. Both of them are 35. One is that way, and the other one is this way. Okay. This is the original to the print piece poster for the Oriental Dragon. It's 150. And then there's another one that's published for a different print that you guys never got to see because I sold out a long time ago. That's another Chinese dragon. That's 150 as well. So you got that one or that one. Another dragon and another Cthulhu. And the dragon's 50 and the Cthulhu is 100. If you don't know why, look at all the detail on that thing, all different areas and stuff. So it took a long time to do that one. I got a little sloppy at different points, I guess, but anyway. Oh yes, Mummy Girl, it's $50, and then the Goth Lolita Demon is $60. That's about as risque as I get on these things. Different women sorceresses, 20 each, I believe. No, 40 each, pardon me. 40 each. Looking again. Two swordswomen. I think they're about, they're 40 each as well. Some more. And they're 40 each. Another 40 each. This is the original for a werewolf print that I did a few years back, and it is 85. And then another dragon for 75. Creepy dude for like $10. And then vampire female chick for 40. 2 melting man. I think they're both, well, right. This one's 20 and the other one's 10. Okay, folks, I'm getting pretty much near the end of my rope today. But got a werewolf here. That one's probably 40. Yep. We got a dinosaur for 40. I think it's Dimitrodon, but I don't quote me on that because it's my luck. I have it wrong. Pardon me. Frankenstein and one of the witches from the Witching Hour from DC. More witches. Okay, North Free wants the mindless one too, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Alrighty, guys. I'm getting a little burned out here with 20 minutes in, so first of all, I want to say thank you to North Free for all the purchases you're making. Let me know what you want for the sketch in your art book. Yeah. I bet right now my blood sugar's running low. That's probably what the problem is. Because I'm getting the dizzy spells now. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off a little bit early. It is 3:37 according to this. So I apologize for that. I'll try and make up for it a little bit later. Again, that penguin, when it's finished, will be $25. If anybody's interested in it, email me at the address below. Anything that was listed, we talked about that North didn't buy. If you're interested, email me at the address you see on the screen and let me know what you're interested in. I'll see what we can do to work things out with you. All these prices are good through Friday. So the Friday the 25th. So it's 26th is when I do the store appearance, and then I take a lot of this stuff to the store and try and get rid of it there. So I appreciate that. I'm not really sure what he means by that, but okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Whoa. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, he's gonna contact me later. Have a good one. Yeah, you too, North. Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. So I appreciate, as always, everyone who comes to these and buys stuff. And in the meantime, if you saw something you like, or you think others might see something if they check it out, do me a favor, hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons on my channel to get more content from this channel. As always, I thank you for watching and for your support. If you have a question about anything with the cards or any of the artwork, email me. At the Quoth Raven LBR72 @gmail address. Yeah, I gotta go check my blood. This is getting bad. I'll be all right, guys. I'm just I don't think I had enough for my blood sugar for diabetes. That's all. So because when I don't eat, I get wonky. So anyway, um, if you have any other questions, comments, suggestions, Facebook, Lewis.BrightRaven, at Twitter at LewisBrightRaven2. I don't really use Twitter much. I just post when I'm having a link to when I'm having a show. So if you want to reach me on social media, Facebook's your best bet. DeviantArt.com/BrightRaven for more artwork. Quoth the Raven. You've been watching Quoth the Raven, Lewis Brett Raven exclusively on YouTube. Again, questions, comments, suggestions. Quoth the Raven LBR72@gmail.com. If I'll get back to you at the end of a day or two, try LewisBrettRaven@yahoo.com. There might be reviews tomorrow, there might not be. Depends on how I'm feeling. So, when is the next auction or next sale? It'll be sometime after the holiday, Thanksgiving. Sometime in December. I'm not sure exactly of the date yet because I'm scheduled to do another store appearance in December potentially, and I don't want to have conflicting schedules. So hopefully we'll have answers fairly soon because my retailer is supposed to let me know what's going on. So that'll be that. And so that's all for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And if you have any questions about something that hasn't already been sold, and I'll even put a list of the stuff that's been sold, I'll update it in the comments below the story or below the video. I'll let everybody know what was purchased and already, so you guys can watch the video and then decide what else you might want to buy. All right, folks. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.